the store. We have milk at the store now, but it's not at the store. It's here with us currently in real life.
The milk is GrubCast.
And we're about to fucking feed it to you. You're going to put the GrubCast in your cereal, by which I mean your brain and your heart and your soul for all eternity. Welcome, everybody, to the GrubCast. We're back.
Yup.
Sorry
we had to delay things, but now we're back.
It's true, and we'll never delay another episode ever again, except for next week and also the week after. We're not doing anything out of spite.
And don't forget that one in the future that we skipped.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
You're right. I forgot we pre-planned that we're gonna miss an episode. We're gonna miss episode was it 20 we said?
I think 21.
21? All right. Yeah, episode 21. That's going to be delayed as well. We just decided to kind of pre-plan our delays so that way we know when to expect them, you know?
Yeah, we're ahead of the game.
Exactly. Welcome everybody. It's time to chill.
Yeah.
Fucking go follow the GrubCast Twitter account at the GrubCast. Go check out the Patreon, which we have 5 lovely patrons.
Give us your shekels. Out. We want all the shekels. Give it over. All your build grist. Send it to the Patreon account.
That fucking build grist. Alright, our 5 lovely patrons, that being Mia, my Homestuck Dante, Toby, Class Spec Expert, Blue Liz, and the new one, ATA.
Oh, Ada.
Ada?
I don't know.
Ata. Yeah. Thank you all for giving us money. And you too, listener, you can also decide to give us money on patreon.com/grubcast. And then in the Discord server, you can lord your wealth over the peasantry. You get a cool roll. That's all you get. You don't get anything else, but except my eternal gratitude.
Yeah, we will love you.
It would make me happy. I know you're really personally invested in my happiness. Come on.
Give us the money. We got art.
We do have art. Oh my goodness. Do we have some fucking art?
Some real sexy art going on.
We got 3 pieces sent in by Sunny Flower in the Discord server.
Yes.
First up, it's me with my stand, John Egbert Requiem. J.E.R. He's so fucking powerful. He points at you, and then the wind never happened, but also it happened all the time. It's fucking awesome. The next one from Sunny is me being best friends with a pumpkin.
Aww.
This came out of the Minecraft stream. I'm just me and that pumpkin. Oh, we're so happy.
You guys vibe.
We're vibing. And then the last one from Sunny, GrubCats.
Aww. We look like GrubCats.
We're little GrubCats. Look at it. We got little ears. Jade equals Doc Scratch. This is our entire legacy at this point. This is all the GrubCast is Jade equals Doc Scratch.
Yeah, after I find out who Doc Scratch is, I'm honestly just going to stop recording.
Yeah, well, that's it. We've completed the plot line.
That's the story. We know who it is now.
It's fucking beautiful. Thank you very much, Sunny, for those lovely pieces. Next up, we have 2 pieces from Blue Liz, the lovely patron mentioned earlier.
Yay.
Speaking of Jade equals Doc Scratch, it's proof.
It's too real.
We have him on camera. I ended up talking with a Doc Scratch roleplay account on Twitter, and I tried to call them out on secretly being Jade Harley. He denied any such accusations.
Oof.
Which is unfortunate.
I mean, if they were Jade Harley, they would, though.
This is me, Men in Black, erasing your memory at the end of the last episode. This is the other one sent by Blue. Just you ceasing to be able to record words. Yeah, like that. Excellent voice. You know what? GrubCast Homestuck comic dubs are in the works, ladies and gentlemen.
The GrubCast comic.
They're in pre-production right now. Someone already made that joke in the server about having a GrubCast specific MSPFA. Guys, God. GrubCast. What if GrubCast was like Homestuck though, guys? That'd be crazy.
Our podcast was so good it became the product we're studying. Someone will have to make a GrubCast.
We've become the source material. Oh my goodness, yeah. They're gonna read through the GrubCast comic weekly in order to make GrubCast Squared. The dubiously canon sequel to GrubCast.
Oh man.
Holy shit.
It's gonna be what is it? Toby and what's his name?
Toby and Dirk.
And Dirk, yeah, it's gonna be from troll perspective.
Yeah, it's gonna be horrifying. Oh my god. And they're gonna read through GrubCast non-linearly like the trolls do. So it's gonna just be a nightmare.
They'll be like, yeah, we've watched them from all throughout time, and we're just gonna take it from our favorite parts and go work our way back.
So the last episode is the one they hate the most.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of sketches from Dictator Dirk in the Discord server, who was also at
Dirk.
Uncensored Homo on Twitter. A bunch of sketches and then one really awesome fucking art piece.
I'd only want him uncensored.
All of them had no censored homos allowed.
No, none of that.
First up, we got me and his little fan troll. That's so cute. Look at us. We're laughing along. It's pretty fucking cute. We got me and Toby about to go at it with his fan troll just cackling in the background. Because that's Toby's fan troll. Yeah. This is all of us hanging out, having a big selfie. We're, of course, having beef, and then you're just you're documenting. It's great.
I'm just like, look at all my happy friends. We're having such a good time.
Look at how expressive all of the expressions are. It's genuinely so cute. It reminds me a lot of the Hive swap art style. It works very well. It's fucking cute. And then
I'm just like, they're totally not going to kill each other.
They're not going to kill each other, guys. Smash cut. Toby's dead body on the ground. Fuck that guy, he sucks. And then this lovely fucking art piece. It's genuinely gorgeous.
Action pose.
It's fucking awesome. Everyone's doing a sick action pose. You got me, you got Cobalt. That's his fan troll's Cobalt. I don't remember the one for Toby's name because he's just Toby. Mm-hmm. Toby has gone on record saying that this fan troll is literally just him as a troll.
Yeah.
He's fucking rules, and then you're doing a sick thumbs up.
We're about to get fucked. I'm just like...
You're just chilling yo guys, what's going on?
We got him.
It's me, ET, co-host of the GrubCast.
Everyone else in the fight. Yo, we're about to die. Nah, we got him.
ET is now finally black in an art piece for GrubCast. His blackness has been returned to him graciously.
People could tell just from the audio.
Just from how deep and beautiful your voice is.
Just from my deep, sultry tones.
Oh my god, is that Mufasa from Homestuck? Holy shit. Was that Jeremy Irons, voice actor for Dog Scratch and Homestuck?
Everything is a Homestuck reference.
Yes, all things. There you go. Thank you all for all that lovely fan art. If we start getting more fan art, it's going to take up too much time, and I'm going to have to...
We're going to do, whole individual episodes about it.
I'm going to have to, curate them at some point.
Be like, all right.
Oh my goodness. It's time to talk about this fucking section. E.T., holy shit.
Yeah, man.
So much. We did not read that many pages, but this is a dense set of pages. Opening statements on this fucking section.
It gets real fucking crazy. Yeah, honestly, I just don't know what to say. I think we just gotta hop into it.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's just get in. Shit starts with Rose doing an awesome fucking alchemy binge.
Yes.
Just making a bunch of cool items. It's awesome as fuck.
I've really enjoyed the, everyone taking turns just building all their loot.
It's really great because you genuinely don't know what things will be, useful later.
Yeah. It's just I made a random thing. I liked it.
Some stuff is, obviously...
just throwaway gags.
Yeah, like the Cosby top. But this is...
the magnetic vodka.
The magnetic vodka is such a... Imagine trying to drink out of that bottle.
Yeah, right.
Of the... Yeah. Also, is it dangerous to drink liquid magnetism?
If it's just vodka but magnetic, I think it'd be fine. But you might get stuck to your keys or something weird.
Oh my goodness. There's the huggable soft salamander plush.
Yeah.
Oh my god, her weapons are so fucking cool.
The thorns of Agaloth.
Oh my god, it's so awesome. And she has the velvet squiddle knit dress, and it looks so fucking cool. Rose has finally come to her true self as just an eldritch Cthulhu warlock.
Yeah, actually legit just
literally
a
just a D&D warlock, yeah.
I don't know if this will come back to bite us, but it does feel like she's tampering with forces deep in the unknown, and I do worry that that'll have negative consequences. And I'm just like, man, we're already dealing with so much right now. I don't need an eldritch horror to also come in.
You don't need the horror terrorists from the furthest rank to drop in and be like, yo, Jack, dog, you need something else? Here, let me fucking throw you the keys to my Bentley real quick. Just fucking, give you some eldritch powers from beyond. Just some shit like that.
But man, she is fucking badass.
Oh my god, she murders all those fucking monsters, and it's really cool. She does a cool pose, and it looks really awesome. And Adrian Hussey's art style is so fucking sick.
Welcome to the party, motherfuckers.
Oh my god, it's so cool. Jade builds up Dave's house.
Yeah.
At this point, it's just kind of taken for granted that the way that everyone will be building going forward is just making an endless giant tower of copy-pasting their house over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
Which is cool, but it does lead to the first instance of Homestuck kind of leaving behind mechanics that were already established.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it makes sense. I get it. If you have an insane amount of grist, that's what you would do.
Mm-hmm.
But it does mean that, like, building in the suburb is just no longer relevant or important at all.
Yeah, it just won't come up in the story.
Yeah, it will just be like, we've seen them collect shit tons of grist, they're just gonna keep copy-pasting their house endlessly to make these massive towers.
Mm-hmm.
Which is cool, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like a simplicity thing. They're just like, you saw them collect the build grist, you know what they need to do with their shit. It's happening.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. It just is one of the first instances of, like, this is a mechanic we've established, and it's just going to kind of fade into the background. It's like, alright, cool. So Homestuck will become less and less, like, learning new fun things about Suburb over time.
Yeah.
And this is really, like, the first instance of that.
Oh, yeah. So Jade is building up Dave's house. Dave starts fucking alchemizing.
Okay, there's two in a row.
Yeah.
It's just Dave also alchemizing a bunch of shit.
And his shit I enjoy a lot. He's really getting this alchemy thing down packed. I feel like he spent most of his time building just useless shit that he won't take with him, but he was so happy and having a good time.
He builds the eye shades, because that's the thing that Future Dave already had.
Yeah.
So he just decides to catch up with it. And it's also worth pointing out that all the kids are figuring out, like, more convenient ways of doing what they're already doing. So it's a really interesting way to show, like, progression.
Yeah.
As they just unlock, essentially, ways to sidestep the insane fucking tomfoolery of the mechanics of Homestuck.
Remember back when we were just trying to figure out our fucking, not strike specimens, but the inventory system of the game.
Oh my god, how do I use a Sylladex? I need to go bone up on data structures real quick. Yeah. No, we're long past.
We're way past that now.
God, the turntop is so fucking cool.
It may have time powers.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Who knows? Oh, frogs are once again referred to as contraband. What's that all about? There's kind of this weird... it's kind of, once again, alluding to the conflict between Prospect and Durst and how somehow frogs are important to it. But it's, I don't know what's going on there.
Jade's got a big tower on her island about one, doesn't she?
Yeah, that's a frog. It's a big frog temple.
So I'm assuming it's tied to her in some way.
Assuming it's tied to Jade?
If I had to guess.
That
based on what they've given me.
Kind of correct. You're on the right track, 100%.
It'll either be like this whole big thing where it's like a frog is needed for some aspect of the plan, or it gets loose in a place it's not supposed to be, or it'll be this very like light throwaway thing where they'll be like, oh yeah, Jade dropped a frog 18 years ago in the past, and because of that it licked some king and he got angry.
It got yoinked into Suburb and now became the Black King.
It's one of the denizens.
The frog is Jack Noir. Holy shit.
He defeated the White and Black King just to get destroyed by a frog.
The frog is Jade Harley.
Who is Dark
Scratch? Holy shit. We keep... The conspiracy grows deeper every episode. Holy shit. We're gonna need to have people make like a Dog Scratch flowchart of like all the things that are other things that eventually are Jade Harley that is Dog Scratch. It's just gonna be a massive winding road of conclusions. Like a conspiracy board with a red string.
Who is Doc Scratch?
Who is Doc Scratch? Spoiler alert, he's everything.
We need someone to draw that meme of from Always Sunny with the conspiracy board of Pepe Sylvia. Just like, who is Doc Scratch?
Who is Doc Scratch?
But yeah, Dave's got his action PJs which look really
Oh
fly.
my god, they look so cool, and apparently are quite comfortable.
Yeah, they feel nice and they look smooth. He's got the midnight rings. He just made a shit ton of those because they were cheap.
A gajillion of them because they're really fucking sick.
And
the Snoop Dogg snow cone machete.
That is badass.
What the fuck?
I don't know what he'll do for it, but I guess he'll turn down the blizzle nizzle and really give those motherfuckers a chill time.
Okay, one of the things he does with his pajamas that look like suits is he makes one that's like black.
Yeah,
at this point I need to tell a story. So back when I was in high school, senior prom, I had a bet with one of my friends at the time, and she said to me, like, I will give you $20 if you show up to senior prom in Homestuck cosplay. And I said 100%.
Dumb.
Easiest $20 I've ever fucking made. And literally what I did was I just, it's prom, so I wore my suit and I just put a little like paper thing that was his symbol like in the shirt pocket and wore sunglasses. So I just put the circle like symbol of his in my suit, and then I wore sunglasses and I showed up and I said, give me $20. And she said, that's not Homestuck. And I just showed her a picture of Dave in that suit. And I was like, of course it fucking is.
Mean.
Yeah, what are you talking about? And then she gave me $20 and I threw out the fucking paper thing, and easy money. Easiest money I've ever made.
Oh, so Dave's original symbol is a vinyl record, but
yes,
the suit he gets from Future Dave and his symbol from that point forward is a broken vinyl. I'm very curious if that's like more than just like an aesthetic thing.
I wonder. I don't know.
It happened after the reality where John dies, so
God,
I'm wondering.
So fucking smart. John, I love you.
I'm wondering if like Future Dave is just like broken. It's supposed to signify that in some way, or maybe it's like I've heard like post and pre-scratch as a thing. Maybe something weird happens with scratching. They don't mention it because later it'll be a bigger thing.
God, you're so fucking smart. Oh my goodness, ET. You keep putting oh my god, I love you. Alright, I can't talk about that, but oh yes, you're so fucking cool.
Oh, he made the felt suit, and I really want it to. I don't think it will, but I want it to have like weird, strange time powers.
It does not, but it is interesting that the time person, because he's the Knight of Time.
Yeah,
it's cool that he gets like the felt related item because they all have the time powers. Oh, he makes a jutting out and impudent felt plush. He makes a felt version of the Smuppets, and that's great. Oh my god, the greatest fucking thing of all time is the camera that prints out Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff comics using Dave's brain to like create them out of an algorithm. Holy shit, that's so good. It's a crime that we don't see this used more. Because if I was in Spurb and I had this, I would just point it at every single object imaginable. It's infinite Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff content. And it will never become uninspired because it's Dave's brain that's making it.
Yeah, that's literally his brain. Good. Well, I wonder what his brain, because he took a picture of him, so he took the selfie, and then he alchemizes his brain, or like has like the code for it.
One of his patented ironic selfies.
I just wonder what if that's gonna come up in any like later extent for any negative purpose.
You mean the fact that he takes ironic selfies?
Oh no. Well, I imagine he's gonna take more ironic selfies, but I'm thinking more just like the fact that his brain exists, like just kind of out there, that he can like that someone could have the code for that and be like, I'll just make. I'm
gonna be honest, I don't think it does.
Okay, cool. See, this is what like I'll have like one like, oh man, that's exactly what's gonna happen, and then one, wow, what
what crazy thing could that be? And I'm just like, no, I think that's a bit. Actually, I think that's just a bit. After all this funny thing, he makes copies of Rose's journals.
Oh yeah, and then he reads through them.
One of them is Complacency of the Learned, greatest literary masterpiece of our time. Did you read Complacency of the Learned?
Yeah, that wizard fanfic.
You did?
Yeah.
You actually read through it?
Yeah.
I did not read through any of that shit. I was like, no.
I was like, man, is this going to go somewhere? Is this going to be important later?
No, it's just a funny wizard fanfiction that Rose writes.
After reading it, I was like, okay, yeah, there's no way.
It's so fucking great.
But, it was a little cute little story.
Why Rose's mom uses wizards to like make fun of her. It's because she knows that Rose really likes wizards.
Loves wizards.
She's like, you dumb fucking idiot, you like wizards. And then the meow code as well.
Oh yeah, like which is gonna be like her code to the universe or her DNA or something. She wanted to burn those books real bad.
Well, we're about to find out a bunch of that shit because it's important. At this point, we have Dave and Dave Sprite talking to Rose, and a lot of shit comes out in these conversations.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to say about them before I launch into it?
Not anything particular. I guess I enjoy seeing the two perspectives of Dave, both having a conversation with the same character. It really forces the differences between these two very identical characters.
Yeah, it's really cool to see the differences between Dave and Dave Sprite in terms of like what they've been through and how even like 4 months of experience has like made one of them a somewhat like a noticeably different character.
Yeah, he's not darker, but he's been through it. He's seen things, and that's changed him for sure as a person and as a character.
All right, so when Dave talks to Rose, it's a pretty decent amount of important shit here. Really fucking funny conversation, of course, because these characters have incredible chemistry. We don't need to keep talking about it. You get it. You guys get it. You guys get it.
You guys understand. They're amazing.
But Rose is talking to actual Cthulhu Lovecraft monsters that exist in the video game.
Yeah, is she possessed? What is up with that? Like she summons the wands and now they like speak to her, and I'm not sure if that's like her class spec thing doing a thing or if she's literally like tampering with forces that are just...
She's literally talking to weird Cthulhu monsters that exist out in the furthest rig. Like they're out there.
That's weird.
She's talking to them.
Huh.
What the fuck? And she specifically... They seem to be linked to Durst specifically. So It seems like if you're on Prospect, you get to look at the future in the clouds. And if you're on Durst, then you have the opportunity to talk to these fucking
dark gods.
Weird Cthulhu monsters. And Dave doesn't want to because he thinks they're weird and creepy.
Yeah.
They confirm that the meow code is a genetic code of some kind.
Yeah.
And they also want it to be blown up.
Yeah.
So Rose destroys it. She doesn't know that Dave has a copy of them.
Yeah. And
which is unfortunate.
He's like, oh, that won't come back to bite us at all.
Our shit is saved up. We'll talk about that. I think I have that conversation written down because it's so fucking funny.
One, yeah. Oh, there's no way that'll come back to bite us.
And then the conversation with Dave Sprite, he basically talks about more things from the alternate timeline. Alternate timeline Rose managed to like fuse her dream self with our Rose's dream self and has like some of her memories now.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be very upfront with you. This is not explained, and it's one of the only issues I have with early Homestuck.
Huh.
This is just a plot hole. This just does not make sense. There's no explanation for this. It's just dumb.
Yeah. It makes, I think it's easier from a writing standpoint to just be like, oh, well, I need her to know something. She combined with Future Rose. She knows stuff now. Don't look into it.
It's just so stupid because they could have just had Future Dave tell her it.
Yeah, he was
like,
there.
There's already a mechanism by which to give this information to Rose.
Why merge them in a way that doesn't seem to make sense?
In a way that like undercuts the emotional payoff of that doomed timeline.
Yeah, like, that Rose went through a lot. I connected to her with the 2 pages she was alive for.
It was genuinely, like, really somber. Yeah. And now, like, that emotional payoff is kind of undercut.
Yeah, because now it's like, oh, she kind of just lives through this Rose now.
Yeah, they've just kind of merged into, like, a weird Rose ball.
Mm-hmm.
And there you go. But something that is important that comes out of this is that in the alternate timeline, the meow code didn't matter.
Yeah, it didn't matter at all.
Somehow, by Dave Sprite coming back, this timeline has now changed enough to grant the meow code importance that the horror terrors are aware of. I'm just going to call them that. That's what they're called. That's what the Cthulhu monsters are called. They're called horror terrors.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's very weird. I don't have enough I don't have enough to theorize about it, but like, what?
It's just more things. It's just more. We're just throwing more stuff into the puzzle. Mm-hmm. There's more things to try and keep track of in your brain. It's getting to like things are ballooning to a ridiculous extent, and it's fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm. Just like fucking the chessboard in Sky.
Yeah, it just keeps expanding
exponentially.
Diamond's dog is in Dave's house. Yes. Diamond's dog from hit movie Con Air is in his house.
Every time, I just want to see that dude's face, like posted over Diamond's jewelry.
Oh my god, it'd be so beautiful. Oh my god, we'll talk about fucking Con Air later on in this episode.
But yeah, and then he fucking steals the code.
Yeah, I have the conversation written down. So it was pretty funny how I made a copy of Rose's evil book right before she burned it and now doesn't know about it. I know, it's crazy what kind of foresight this guy has. I'm telling you, coincidences like that are unreal. They don't even happen, most of the time. The best thing about how I did that is how it in no way will ever come back to bite us in the ass, ever. Dude, our shit is safe. So safe. Gonna sleep pretty sound at night with that big fucking payload of safety you just got dropped on us. Gonna be all hugging my pillow and shit, grinning like a goddamn bear full of honey. Safer than some Flintstones vitamins in a bottle. Keep twisting, Junior. All you get is clicks. Asshole thinks it's candy. Doesn't even know he just stepped on a security rake and got a face full of fucking safety. Yeah. Anyway, I guess I'll go back down and burn that book. Alright. Fucking incredible.
Keep twisting, kid.
All you get is clicks. Fuck you. It's so good because I have had that exact experience as a child of like trying to open up some fucking specifically Flintstones vitamins because my grandparents had a bunch of them, and I'm never getting that shit open. No. It's never happening.
The mechanism is too complex.
Oh my god.
I don't know why I have this written down, but let me know if this makes any sense to you. I said, I already died. Noted.
Yeah. So there is a alternate timeline of Dave where he goes back in time to fight Diamond's Droog before he can take the thing, and then Diamond's Droog just fucking kills him.
Murders him.
Keep in mind, this is after Dave has all of his extra awesome time shit from future Dave.
He's already got all his gear.
And he gets his ass handed to him by Diamond's Droog.
It looks easily, too. Like, the scene isn't disturbed. His throat's just slit.
So, like, it's real, again, it's a continuing this idea of, like, in intermission, the Midnight Crew is this really fun, comedic, self-contained story. But now, those characters, the Midnight Crew are being shown as these really cool comedic characters, but now outside of the context of intermission, they're fucking scary. Yeah. They're really fucking scary. It's the same thing we've seen with Jack, and it's the same with all of them, except Clubs Deuce. He's still completely useless and funny, and I love him.
He's adorable, though.
He's so cute. He's so cute. He's doing his little dance. He does a little dance later on. It's really great. It's the best pie and pail in the whole comic. It's Clubs Deuce doing a cute little dance.
But man, like, that's probably the first time our Dave, or I guess our new Dave, has experienced, like, death on that level, you know? Like, seeing your own dead body. Like, he was like, man, I'm thinking about going back in time to solve this. Oh, shit. There's just dead meat. And then Gallows roasts him about it. Just to really drive in that trauma.
Oh, my God. It's so good. And something you should be starting to think about, as I'm sure you have, because you're super smart and cool, and you're the best co-host ever. Oh, my God. You're so awesome. Is... what determines whether or not there's an alternate timeline or whether or not things are a closed time loop? I started thinking about that. There is an explanation for it, but just keep that in mind, because now we've seen that are just all self-contained within one timeline, but now we have multiple instances of alternate timelines where, like, characters fucking die and shit. So what's going on?
I will. Keep my eye on that.
Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out, buddy. Okay, John's doing shit on the Meteor Lab.
Oh, yeah. And he sees a bunch of meteors fall.
Fucking, he's up there. Damn, bro.
He sees, what was it? Fucking, the Betty Crocker factory blows up.
Oh, yeah, okay. This is what... holy shit, this fucking section is...
yeah, man.
What the fuck? Okay.
John's actually everyone's dad.
Yeah, John is everyone's dad.
Even his own dad.
He's his own dad, and also his dad, his grandma's dad. And also... he's everyone's dad. What the fuck? Okay, alright. So John is, like, looking at the guardians of all the kids. So, he's looking at Nana, he's looking at Grandpa Harley, he's looking at Bro, and also Rose's mom. Yeah. And he clones them?
Yeah, he gets like a ghost echo, which we saw like chapters ago. Yeah. But before it was just like, oh, weird slime, whatever.
This is now John performing the science of ectobiology. He has lived up to his name.
What? Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
It's really fucking sick.
He's doing it.
He's doing ectobiology, and so he is essentially mixing the slime of the guardians, of their guardians together to create themselves.
Yeah.
And these are not... They are clones, but they are also not clones, because they are clones that are created from the original that will then go back in time to become the original, to then be cloned to create the original.
Yeah.
They're paradox clones.
Yeah. So, I don't know if you know this, but the meteors that land, because he goes to 4 different scenes where meteors land around the Guardians, are those the kids being born?
Yes.
Okay, and then...
Because later on, we get to see all of the kids go through the meteors and go through the sky in defense portals, and now we know from this section with John that where they went is that once they were going through the portals, they were then sent back to their various points in time to then become the original versions of the characters.
So, his dad... So, did John just never have a mom? Was he just like, oh, my dad found me in a meteor one day?
All of the kids are adopted... Dadbird, that's the funny thing, is that Dadbird is still, he's not involved in any of this.
Yeah, no.
Dadbird is just a guy who exudes dadly energy. And he just adopts John, and he's really great, and I love him, and he's the best,
dad.
And he's the coolest boy, Dadbird. But no, he's not involved in any of this. He's just a homie.
Also, about how John was doing ectobiology, why the actual fuck was there a lab suit that fit him? I think we probably covered this last time. But why is that? One, he's now doing ectobiology. Is Rose going to become a tentacle therapist and like therapize the horror terrors or whatever?
I mean, I think the others are left less literal, but it's very clear that like their names have to do with like their occupation, or like their character to some extent.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, like tentacle therapist. She was always psychoanalyzing her friends, and now we are getting to see her get into weird,
Eldritch
powers. Lovecraft shit.
Yeah.
And so now she's, not tentacles, whatever. And then Gardenostic she likes gardening.
She likes gardening.
And Dave likes
turntables.
That's his character arc. He likes turntables more.
His name is Godhead, or Turntech Godhead. So I was like, man, maybe he becomes like a voice or speaker for these eldritch beings that they consider gods from around the Durst. But just a theory.
That's just a theory. A Homestuck.
A grub theory.
A grub theory. Fucking thanks for watching.
Roll credits.
Okay, yeah, so he clones all the versions. His echelator is off the charts.
Yeah, man.
John's pork hollow dies.
Yeah, man.
That's another character death.
One boon bug, right? That's a character death right there.
Oh my god. That right there.
One boon dollar.
That's right up there with the safe. That one gets me, Oh, the safe died a heroic death. Okay.
Oh yeah.
This fucking section, man. Okay, so he sends them all to the past, they become themselves, and then that explains it, and then he has some... This is all explained in conversations with CG. Oh, fuck, we get to see Dadbird and Rose's mom and Grandpa all transportalize onto a big fucking spaceship?
Yeah.
And Dadbird and Momland hold hands, and it's cute.
Yeah, I guess their romantic interests are
it's adorable.
Really close
I like
friends.
it. It's really cute, and I like it. Well, no, we got to see it in the Dave's thing.
Oh,
I mean, in John's thing.
Mm-hmm.
He gets to see them, and Dadbird returns the scarf, and it's cute. I like it. They're really cute. Dadbird. What a cool guy he is. Because, oh my god, wait, that's true, because Dadbird adopted John.
Yeah.
So Dadbird never got pussy. Dadbird now slings pussy. This is canonical to Homestuck. Yes, finally.
Now absolutely slays vagine.
The character arc that we were waiting for. Dadbird. Fuck yes.
I've been waiting for Dadbird to get laid since chapter 1.
This is all I've wanted from Homestuck.
Episode 1. Man, I don't know who this dad guy is, but I hope he gets laid.
I hope he gets laid like in Sonichu. Characters fuck in Sonichu.
Oh god, yeah.
Well, just to be clear, to the extent that characters fuck in Sonichu, there is a censored and uncensored version of Sonichu where there is an uncensored version where Sonichu's fuck. I know, it's horrifying. It's absolutely fucking horrifying, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway. Okay, baby bro finds dream Lil Cal that fell out of the building. So Cal is a time loop.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's when he gets little Cal.
Yeah, so bro gets little Cal. Why does Cal have a dream version? All will be explained in due time.
That doesn't make any sense.
All will be explained in due time.
Is Cal a player?
I make no mistake. This section of figuring out why Cal has a dream self is incredibly fucking important.
Oh my god, Cal is Dr. Scratch.
Oh my god. But no, the reason why Cal has a dream self, while we don't know it yet, is very fucking important. So keep thinking about that.
I can't.
Oh my goodness. What do you have next?
The next thing I have is Jade being taxidermied. That's the next thing on my list.
You skipped so much. What the fuck?
I was thinking that as you were going through, I was like, damn, I think there's a big gap between these two.
Holy shit.
I have literally everything you're talking about.
You skipped the entirety of Descend in your notes. What the fuck? You skipped so much. Holy shit.
I have the entirety of everything we've covered just far under one bullet point that says, oh, look, it's the Exiles, or those guys that we see in the game.
Oh my god, I love you. Fucking Christ. John gets trolled by CG. It's really awesome. He tells him what we talked about before, like 100% confirmed. Jack Noir is the issue. We don't know how he affects the troll session yet, but like he's the problem. And then the other thing that we learn is just 100% true. The version of Jack Noir and his buddies that we see in intermission is the version of them that was in the Trolls Suburb session.
Yeah, because he sees him at the end of the thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's just true.
Okay. So that's the Jack Noir from their universe or their game, but not ours.
Yeah, the one in Midnight Crew, the one in intermission, that's Jack Noir from the Trolls session.
Okay.
And keep in mind, that's why, remember in this conversation, CG says, like, oh, I mean, in our universe, he was, like, arguably a good guy, but in yours, he's fucking shit up, right?
He is super evil.
And we get the single greatest animated Flash to ever happen. Honestly, fuck Descend. We could end the episode right here. Descend does not fucking matter, because this is the single greatest piece of animated content to ever grace my fucking eyeballs. S. John reunite with loving wife and daughter. How could I get through one night without you? If I ever live without you?
Yeah.
What kind of life would that be?
Yeah.
Oh, and I need you in my arms, need you in the heart. You're my world, my heart, my soul.
Hey.
If you ever leave.
Oh god.
Incredible. How could I live without you? I don't know. How do I breathe without you? Holy fuck. Just to be clear, I looked up the original version of that song, not the one that Michael Guy Bowman did.
Yeah.
And there was just a moment of cognitive dissonance because underneath the original song, all of the comments are people being like, man, this song, it really helps me put into words, like, you know, I lost my husband recently, and this song really helps me, like, and it's all comments like that. Yeah. I'm like, holy shit. Really, so, like, this song is really emotional to a lot of people, and I feel, like, bad, because to me, all it is Con Air and John from Homestuck handing out bunny rabbits. I'm like, how the fuck do I reconcile these two extremes?
Tee-hee, Homestuck.
John starts passing out bunny rabbits like candy. It's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. This Flash actually made me... I was cackling when I watched this, because this was now the first time I've seen this Flash in a post-Con Air society.
With all the context.
And, oh my god, it's so fucking good. We see the plane crash into the Hard Rock Cafe.
Yeah.
Holy shit! And they have like the poster.
Yes, he's in the tank top.
John is in the tank. Yeah, he has the bloody arm. He got shot in the arm.
Oh god.
Holy fuck. John is Cameron Poe. Dave is police friend, and CG was Cyrus. Is that CG was Cyrus the virus?
Oh god.
Jack Noir does the don't move or the bunny gets it.
Yeah.
It's so fucking good. It's so...
Oh, man.
I have never before laughed as hard as I did watching this Flash, because I was like racing to try and get this reading done for the last weekend. Yeah. Right? Before we ended up delaying it. And so at this point, it was like midnight when I watched this fucking Flash, and it's had a moment of pure spiritual clarity. This is it. I've reached enlightenment. This is nirvana. This is the end of the road. I did it.
I found perfection. Oh, man.
How do you feel about the fact that this is incredibly important to completing the time loop?
I like it a lot. I think it's really nutty. Like, she gives him this bunny that she's had forever just so that he can give it back to her.
It's so good. Yeah, so let's trace the bunny rabbit. John gets the bunny rabbit, the original Con Air bunny rabbit, from Dave for his birthday. At this point, John then has that bunny rabbit with him to go up to the meteor. John gives that bunny rabbit to Rose, thereby having Rose have the bunny rabbit through her whole life, do something with it, patch it up, giving it to John for his birthday, meaning that John will also have this bunny rabbit to give to Jade. Jade has the bunny rabbit, does something to it with a mysterious pen pal that also talks in green text.
Time stuff.
To then be in the green box that she was going to send back to John, which then ends up on Jack Noir's desk. So Dave giving John the bunny rabbit also causes them to lose the game. This scene single-handedly completes the time loop that enables Jack Noir to fuck everything up for both them and the trolls.
Yes. Oh my goodness, Con Air destroyed the universe.
No! Cameron Poe, you beautiful bastard, what have you done? Oh my god, what a beautiful teen heartthrob Nicolas Cage was. This Cameron Poe. Oh, I wish I could have been there. How could you, Nick? Nick, why could you do this? Did you when we recorded episode 1, were you expecting?
No.
I don't even need to finish that. Yeah.
Whatever you're gonna finish that sentence with, no.
Yeah. What the fuck?
I did not expect Con Air to be so prevalent. I also didn't expect it to be so plot relevant.
And you had already seen it like a bunch of times. Yeah, so for you, this is just beautiful.
I was what? He really loves Con Air? Sick. Oh. That's a one-off joke I like. Yeah. Oh, damn.
No, it's very important.
It actually is the crux of their universe falling apart.
Dave get trolled by GC is my favorite conversation of this reading section. They just make fun of each other. Dave is really ableist and it's really funny.
Yeah,
but also she's constantly making fun of him back. She doesn't seem to care that much. Yeah, so like it's just like really lighthearted. Like I have a bit of it.
Dave, this is you.
Yeah, this is you. And she's like, did you see one of them? She wrote it on like Captain Planet. And because she's blind, she always draws the sunglasses like a little bit to the left. It's so fucking good. I wrote down a bit of it. Is Dave, tell me what your blood smells like, or I'll make another one. And I know these hurt your feelings. And Dave says, I don't know what it smells like or tastes like, but I sure as hell know what it looks like. Like a fucking symphony on my retina. It's beautiful, like a little vermilion picnic on my hands. Every day I open my eyes, I find poetry in even the simplest things. Just one of those little joys in life you take for granted, you know, the miraculous gift of vision.
He's so fucking ableist about it.
So mean, but it's so fucking funny.
Yes, it's funny because it's so harsh. What was it? Me and... Oh, yeah, that dude looks like the biggest douche I could ever try to be. But I think we'd get along fine because we can both see.
Oh my goodness. I don't know what it is. This is the thing about Andrew Hussey, is that he can make jokes about shit that is really shitty by any kind of like current standard, but because of the way he phrases it, it's still funny, at least to me. I know that humor is fucking subjective, but like it's the way he puts it into words. It's the delivery of a bad joke that makes it now a great joke.
I feel that our blind fans just unsubscribed them.
I don't know. I mean, I think what makes it... I think it wouldn't be as funny if Terezi... Fuck. I just spoiled her name.
You just doxed.
Damn it, I just doxed GC. If GC wasn't also, like, didn't care, if GC wasn't such a shitter, which she has been this whole time. She's been, like, getting her grubby little mitts on things and fucking with them and being a little gremlin.
Giving the most shit to anyone who will hear.
And I think that's why it's so great having them go back and forth. They have a great chemistry in a similar way. Not quite in a similar way, but in a similar way that Grimm and Rose do, where like they just bounce off of each other fucking well in conversation.
It's that parallel for sure.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Of like, this is a troll that speaks their language.
Oh, it's so fucking awesome. And the way that GC speaks in like all the gamer lead speak. Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
Gallows Calibrator would call you a slur in League of Legends.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
With no hesitation.
Jade talks to Adios Toreador.
Oh yeah, because they're trying to get dirt on each other? Was that it? Or am I thinking of the wrong thing?
I don't remember why they talked to her. The only thing that's important in this entire conversation is that they learned that this day that they're currently playing through is the last day before their timeline ends, and the trolls can't see anything anymore.
We can't see past that. This is where shit hits the fan for you guys.
Yeah, so that's fucking horrifying.
Yeah, no, that's scary.
That also means that the next, 2,000 pages take place entirely on one day.
So think about this. In terms of, real world time, it's, still John's birthday, isn't it?
Yes.
He's had the craziest day, dude.
These are jokes that are made way later about in the epilogues. It's one of the only jokes I like in the epilogues is that I've said it before that Dave is just really into Obama because the world ended in 2009. Obama's presidency just started.
Oh yeah.
What could he have accomplished?
He could have done so much.
He could have done so much. I don't know. And so Obama is just this hero for Dave because he's like, oh, our world was destroyed too quickly. What if only we could have seen what Obama would accomplish in his presidency.
He would have changed things up.
So no, they're very much aware of yes, this is 2009, John's birthday, despite the fact that at this point these pages would be coming out in 2011 or so, 2010, 2011.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, you're correct.
That's fucking wild. That's a lot to just handle in one day.
God, Adios Toreador is so shit.
Yeah, man.
He's so shit. Even Jade she's too nice to him. I just want to see him get bullied. Fuck that guy.
God, I just don't like him.
I mean, I like him. He's really funny. His dialogue's great, but his dialogue is funny and great because of how shit he is. He's garbage. He sucks, and that's why he's funny and great, and I love him.
Yeah, he's garbage, but I don't think that makes him a bad character.
Yeah, exactly. He's super fun character to read, even though he just sucks and is terrible at everything. There's only a couple more things before we get to the big shit. Rose talks to Grimm. She's mean. This was established that she was going to be mean later on, earlier. That's fine. Whatever. Moving on. It's funny the way it happens, but it doesn't matter.
Busy.
Yeah, I'm busy. It's really funny. It's a funny little conversation, but it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Dave keeps getting trolled by Gallows. Doesn't know where Bro is. Where's Bro?
Where is Bro?
I don't know.
Last time we saw him, he was smashing heads.
We're about to find out. In Descend, what's going on with Bro? At this point, GC is just kind of done with John. Doesn't matter. We can tell GC and Dave are going to be another troll, common troll pair. They're going to talk to each other a lot. It's going to be cool.
That's their troll and human.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking great. I love it. Do you have anything else you want to say before we get into Descend? Because there's no going back. Once we hit Descend,
it's over.
We're in the thick of it.
Real quick, unrelated non sequitur. In the way of Grim and Rose and Dave and Gallows. Toby's your troll. Your troll pair.
Is Toby my patron troll? Toby, better fucking get a typing court quick. Can't wait to get texts from you like 3 years in the future.
I'm gonna start texting Dirk. Our relationship will be him constantly hitting me up and then me never responding. I'll just be like,
they think you're like dead in the Discord server, bro. They think you're just fucking gone. I'm like, damn, ET's abandoned us.
He's left. I'm doing another podcast on another obscure comic. But yeah, Dirk's gonna hit me up and it'll be like Dirk trolling ET, and I'll be like, yeah, all right.
I'm not. I'll deal with that later.
That's
and then
crazy.
You never do.
I'm busy.
That's I'm busy, dog. Shut the fuck up.
You call this trolling?
All right.
Yeah, now we're in it.
This is the big one. This is easily the biggest, craziest flash we've had up until this point. It's not even close. It knocks the others out of the water. There are so many. I would consider like the end of Act 4 to be the end of like the first arc of Homestuck.
That seems fair.
Like this is like we've finished season 1 of Homestuck, you know?
Yeah.
And it really sells it, not just with all the shit that happens, but also I want to give a little point to the music. Descend has so many motifs. How many of them did you catch, do you think? Like, all the ones I could find, I wrote down. It has Upward Movement, Dave owns. Suburban Jungle, Beatdown, Aggrieve, which was Rose's thing that only showed up like once in her little fight with Mob. Showtime, John's theme. Black, the theme when Noir becomes this bad man. Doctor, the theme for John's like planet. Explore, which is the theme that plays when WV like shoots off into the sky at the end of Act 2. Umbral Ultimatum, which is a song that you haven't heard yet, but it'll show up later. It's like a song for Jade. Endless Climb, I forget what that's from, but it's in there. And S. Dave Accelerate. Those are all fucking in Descent.
Shit.
There's so much shit in here. Dog, we're in the end times.
Yeah, things are
This
going
is
bad.
the Book of Revelation, bro. The rapture is fucking happening.
Death by meteor.
All right, the first thing we start off with, you don't have any notes on Descend?
No.
You literally just skip to, wow, all right, I'm going to be carried.
I think I was just really absorbed in it.
Understandable. If anyone complains that there's too little ET on this episode, it's not my fucking fault. All right?
Bully ET in the Discord.
Yeah, bully ET in the comments. Give me roast comments on the YouTube video. Say that ET is a little bit cringe. If you call him a racial slur, that's a bad thing. You shouldn't do it. There we go. All right.
Cancel you on Twitter.
Well,
no, we won't. Elon Musk owns.
Oh yeah, Elon Musk owns Twitter now. Never mind. Call ET the N-word all you want.
We can't do anything to stop
There's nothing we can do. All right. We start off. We finally get to see how Dave enters the game. That's the first thing we see.
Oh, yeah.
Because up until now, we just kind of skipped over that. We finally get to see it. Bro just cuts the meteor in half.
Like, what?
Holy fucking shit, it's so cool, man. He steals the meteor and he cuts it in half. He's literally Kamina from Gurren Lagann. It's so fucking cool. Oh man, my god, it's so fucking awesome. Damn. He's literally Kamina from Gurren Lagann. Andrew Hussey had no idea who Kamina was when he made Bro. He gave him a katana, and he looked up cool anime sunglasses, and he saw Kamina's glasses.
He was like, oh, sick,
But he literally made Kamina, and he didn't mean to. It's rules.
It's the glasses.
No, he has the katana, too.
Oh, yeah, damn.
Remember, there's the fight with Viral on the ground, where he has the katana. Fucking awesome. God, Gurren Lagann fucks. What a good show. Anyway. Yeah, so he cuts the meteor in half. Dave's egg, which is his entry item, hatches, and... yeah.
He gets in.
He gets in the video game. Present Dave is about to fight his way to his first gate. Cool. That's all happening. So we're switching back and forth. This is the thing. In Descend, we're switching back and forth between so many different fucking points of view. Grandpa, Dadbird, and Momland are all they're flying to the battlefield. They're flying to Skya on Grandpa's spaceship
that he has for some reason.
It is literally like a ship. It is like it is a seafaring vessel in space.
In space that somehow operates.
It's the one we see in the flashback where John's looking at him It's the SS HARLEY or HARLEY or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the ship, but now it's in space. At this point, we go back to essentially the end of WV Rise Up, where, at this point, Jack has just killed the kings, and so the whole army, WV's armies, are like, oh my god, he did it, he killed the kings, we won! And then Jack turns around and starts bodying all of them.
Causes an absolute massacre. He's like, no, you're not safe anymore.
I want to point out a thematic comparison between WV and Jack Noir.
Yeah.
Because they both have very similar goals, but they have decided to accomplish them in entirely different ways. Because Jack is he's self-serving, it's about power. It's about what I want.
I don't like the way the world is run, so I'm taking over.
I am taking over, I am going to become the powerful creature, fuck the people in power. Whereas WV is much more like an advocate for the people.
Yeah, I don't like the way this is run, so I don't think other people like the way it's run.
Yeah, this is bad for everyone. Both the people on Prospect and the people on Durst are just like citizens that have been sucked into a war caused by these two massive people in power, and it doesn't even really have anything to do with us. So WV's uprising is helpful for everybody, but at this point, it gets just completely fucked by Jack. Jack's too powerful.
He's too OP. He can't be stopped, and he absolutely murders.
WV gives him the White King's staff, and the White King's staff Jack uses to... Oh, wait, no, fuck. That's way later. Jack uses the Red Miles.
The Red Miles?
It's not said in the animation, because it's an animation, but that's the name of the power he uses, where he uses the ring, and it, they're like the big red fucking strings, which I want to point out is, again, a reference to, Midnight Crew, the Black Inches.
Oh, yeah, the Black Inches, which is that
tool
whip.
of the White Queen in... or the Black Queen in that one.
Yeah, Snowball. Huh.
Yeah, and... Now he has the Red Miles.
In that porn magazine.
Fucking scary.
It's power. The red cheeks.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Jack Noir is just like a BDSM guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate this.
Oh, God.
Okay, in the Meteor Lab, John sends all the Paradox clones onto their meteors to be delivered into the past. He sends them all out there. So they are now all going through... They all sit on their meteors now.
Mm-hmm. With their random loots and trinkets. Like, Grandpa had 2 gats.
Yeah, Grandpa has his fucking guns. Oh, yeah, Grandpa kills himself.
No, I thought he killed Colonel Sassacre.
Yeah.
Oh, is he Colonel Sassacre?
Yes.
Because from what I remember, he looked like Dadbert, but with a little toupee and a little mustache.
Wait, who does... Fuck. Oh, hold on. Let me go back up in my notes because I wrote it down. We kind of glazed over it. God damn it.
He didn't look like that, grown-up Grandpa, but he could have just been a younger version of that. But he looked like Dadbert for sure. At least same body model.
I don't fucking know. Whatever. It's just fucking whatever.
But yeah, he shoots Colonel Sassacre.
He shoots some motherfuckers. They're dead. Alright. Okay. Yeah. WV hands... Jack Noir, the White King's staff. He hands Jack Noir the White King's staff. Right then and there, he triggers the reckoning. And I need to point out what a big deal this is, because essentially what this is that in this animation, the good guys have now officially lost.
Yeah, that's game over.
They have lost the game. It is done. They haven't even really started. They don't even really understand what's happening. And at this point, their own actions have fucked it so hard. In a ways that they could have never even possibly expected. Yeah. It's their fault, but not really.
Yeah, no.
How could they have known that these very specific trivial things would lead to this? But they brought this about, and they don't even know it, and they have now just lost the game.
Jack Noir speed ran Spurb and killed both bosses instantly.
Oh, we are fucked. That's what this is. We are fucked.
Yeah, bad shit. Bad shit always.
All right, Diamond's Droog uses the Meow Code and combines it with Hallie's Ghost Slime, the dog in the past, to create Bequerel. And then the meteor that they are on, that has the Frog Temple and Bequerel on it, will now go back thousands into the years of the past and hit Jade's Island, which is what we see in that animation where Jade is looking in the clouds, and remember when we talked about that? How we saw, like, Bequerel, like, emerging from the lava?
Yeah.
This now leads to that.
Okay.
So now Bequerel is now thousands of years in the past, and it's just like this endless fucking eternal being now. Because of the Meow Code. The fuck is the Meow Code?
Eldritch knowledge.
Okay.
Enough to give you radiation powers.
Dream Jade wakes up and sees Prospit get fucked by the Red Miles. Jack cuts the chain that is attaching Prospit's moon, and now the moon starts falling to the battlefield, and John is in it, and he's asleep, and it's scary.
And it's bad. Does Dukes put the game in the time capsule? Like, isn't he the one that, like, makes that happen?
Yes, he does. I forgot about that. I don't know if I have that written down, but he just kind of throws the game behind him, doesn't matter, and it just so happens to land in the time capsule, explaining how
Jade gets it in the future.
Gets it in the future. Yes, Jade gets it to connect to Dave. Beautiful.
It's these fucking time loops, man.
But all these things that, like, we wanted answers on, like, we're getting them.
Yeah.
And that's what's, like, so great about Homestuck, is that it's one of the few things, especially right now in these, like, early sections, where when something happens and there's just not an answer for it, I'm willing to just trust it and be like, they'll get to it.
They'll tell me later.
It's fucking sick. Okay, Jack leaves, and then they have a incredibly cool, like, a duel on top of a giant turntable that's in Dave's land.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cool. Squiddle break. There's a squiddle break. You get to see the squiddles.
Yeah.
They're cute. God, they're so awesome.
They are adorable and plot relevant.
They're super cute. Squiddles are Dog Scratch. Is Nicolas Cage, Cameron Poe.
Who is Jade Harley?
Holy shit, oh my god. This is fucking scary. This is it. This is the biggest thing that happens at this fucking animation. Is that Dream John falls out of his tower, and Jade is, like, shaking him and trying to get him to wake up as the moon is, like, falling behind them. And she finally just manages to push him out of the way, getting hit by the moon. And Dream Jade is now dead.
Big deceased. And when you die in the game, you die in real life.
No. She's not dead in real life, but her dream bot does explode.
Yeah.
This is why her dream bot robosplodes.
Mm-hmm. They've been warning them about it for a while now.
Yeah, they've been talking about it. CG's constantly been like, her robot's going to explode, and then she's going to have to talk to us. This is where that happens. And at this point, with the Reckoning activated, the Sky and Defense portals activate, sending all the meteors to Earth. This is now why Earth got exploded. Is because in the future, the Sky and Reckoning, when the Reckoning happens, it sends the meteors into the past, blowing up Earth. Which is what we see at the very beginning of the comic. And also, it sends a very couple specific meteors, having the kids and their guardians on them back to their respective times in the past. And also, Bequerel gets sent back to his time in the past now. Dave enters his first gate on Unreal Air. I forgot about Unreal Air. It's lighter than air because of how shitty it is. It's like a weird JPEG compression nightmare.
Yeah. Look at the air. Look at the hang time.
Rose explodes her first gate.
And
then
that shit was insane. She literally blew up her...
So fucking... Why would you do that? And then we end on this really somber shot of, like, Jade's tower that's, like, smoking from where the robot explodes. And Bequerel's just kind of looking at it. Yeah. And it's worth noting that this was posted on the 413th day of the comic. Big deal.
Big deal. Important date.
Thoughts on Estes?
God. It's so intense.
It's so dense.
I guess my favorite part was probably Bro and Jack Noir scrapping.
God, Bro's so fucking cool.
Bro's so fucking cool. He's too fast. Like, he was actually holding his own for a second.
He was throwing hands.
I don't think he's gonna win that fight, but I do think that was like the fact that he wasn't immediately eviscerated.
He cut a fucking meteor in half.
He cut a fucking meteor in half. I think he can hold his own. I don't think he's gonna win though.
Yeah,
I have very low hope for Bro's survivability in this combat.
Descend is monumental. It's the most impressive animation by far we've seen up until this point. It's not even close.
Yeah.
It caps up so many loose ends, and so many fucking scary things happen in it. Like, oh god. Oh dear lord. This animation is, we are fucked.
Yeah.
That's what Descend is. Oh god, we're fucked.
We're fucked. Everything's bad now.
Everything is bad and horrible. Oh no. And before we get into Act 5, there's like 30, 40 pages or so. I want to say it's like 30 or 40.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds about right. The first one being Rose Egress. I just want to read this out because this is like the perfect page to have right after Descend. Mm-hmm. It really just sets everything it really puts the lid on like the tone that Descend is just sent.
Yeah.
Rose Egress. This is my final entry. My co-players and I have made every earnest attempt, with occasional relapse, to play this game the right way. I have been meticulous in documenting the process to help our peers and successors through the trials should we fail. In my hubris, I believe these classes were relegated to the earthbound, but in even this quaint supposition I was in error. Our otherworldly antagonists have assured us of our inevitable failure repeatedly, while the gods whisper corroboration in my sleep. I believe them now. I just blew up my first gate. I'm not sure why I did it, really. I'm not playing by the rules anymore. I will fly around this candy-coated rock and comb the white sand until I find answers. No one can tell me our fate can't be repaired. We've come too far. I've jumped out of the way of a burning fucking tree, for God's sake. I have used a spell to rip this walkthrough from Earth's decaying network and sealed it in one of the servers floating in the furthest ring. The gods may disperse the signal throughout the cosmos as they wish. Perhaps it will be of use to the past or future species who, like us, have been ensnared by Skaia's malevolent tendrils. In case it wasn't clear, magic is real. Pardon my aggress. You're on your own now. Fuck.
Fuck, dude. What? What is she gonna do?
Everything is so shit. It's all fucked now, ET. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die.
I was gonna take her to the next level. What are we gonna do?
Oh my fucking god.
But now she's just gonna search through the land of light and rain.
She's just flying around.
Just kind of like, man, I hope there's a way I can solve this, maybe.
Yeah. Oh god. Every single person who has seen our future has told us that we are all going to lose and fuck everything up, and we just did it.
And we just did, yeah.
So, shit. What do you have on these, like, last in-between pages? You just have Jade getting fucking... Oh my god, do you just have Jade getting taxidermied?
Yeah. Jade died. Hearts. Oh yeah, Hearts boxcar gets killed in the
Oh my god, yeah, you're not in Descend in these pages.
Okay, man, yeah. Then actually I did have, Jade died.
Yeah, Jade fucking dies. WV rips apart the image of Jack. He takes his new cloak, and he now becomes the Wayward Vagabond, who we will see
wandering vagrant
earlier in the comic.
The walking vigilante.
Yeah. John mourns Dream Dade. He gets a ring. PM kills fucking Heart's boxcars. She steals his walkie-talkie, arranges a meeting with Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Jack honors the deal. She gets the package. She gives it to John. She is now punished male princess. Everything is bad. Everyone's sad. And so this whole section of pages is just like, it's easily the darkest tone that has been set in Homestuck.
Yeah, thus far, absolutely.
This, like, God, it really proves that, like, Andrew Hussey is such a good fucking writer. He can really... He sets the tone so perfectly. Holy fucking shit.
And then, like, I feel like this last couple chapters are just, like, sad reminiscing as John fucking reads all these sad friendship letters that he got from, like, Jade in the past. Or, yeah. Wait, wasn't there another note?
There's another note.
Yeah, okay.
One of them is from Jade. And it's really sad because she's like, "Oh, we can hang out once you wake up. It's gonna be super cool." Be dope. And she even says, "Like, I see you standing there waking up. I don't see me, but I'm sure I'm off doing something else or whatever." Oh god! And then the other note is from her pen pal,
who is Doc Scratch.
God fucking damn it!
I'm sorry.
This meme will never die. This meme is never going to end.
At least until we find out who Doc Scratch is.
Yeah, until we find out who Doc Scratch is.
And then once it's like completely clear, I'll be like, I don't know.
It's a little fishy.
That's a little sus.
The pen pal talks in like old British talk.
Yeah.
It's clearly not a character we've seen. He's doing something else. What the fuck's going on? Because he has like a green text, but like a different shade of green.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
It could be.
I wonder who the pen pal is.
Lord English, who is another character we haven't seen yet.
Yo!
That's the new meme. Everyone is Lord English.
Well,
but I just
symbolically, kinda.
You only said that because that made no sense.
No, that makes sense. I'm sorry.
Oh,
symbolically, kind of a little bit.
Lord English.
Yes. There's not a non-zero relationship between him and Lord English.
Okay.
I love how many vague things I get to say without lying about any of them. It's so awesome. Jack comes up and says, "Give me that fucking ring."
Give me that shit, yeah.
And then John unputs the bunny back in the box, and Jack says, "Oh shit, I'm leaving." And this is it. This is the final form of Con Air Bunny. It has one weapon on it for each of the kids, and that's how he killed fucking the White Queen, is because it has all these like really high level, powerful Zburb weapons that is like one for each of the kids.
Yeah,
it's super cool. And John runs the fuck away,
which was a good call. Jack would have murdered him.
AR gives someone the rocket board. Yeah, AR gives John the rocket board and sends him through one of the portals.
Oh yeah, so
that way John doesn't get fucked.
Asleep him on the meteor.
Yeah. Because Dream John is now woken up, so John is asleep, so now AR puts him on the rocket board, and now AR will be sent through the portal back into the past into the future to be with the other exiles.
Yeah.
Great. Now, finally, ET, would you like to do the honors?
I don't know what happens next.
Fuck you! You want to read the note?
Oh, man. Jade died?
Oh my god!
What?
Did Jade get taxidermy? That's crazy.
But yeah, no, she's fucking stuffed on her grandfather's ship as he like somberly looks off into the space sea. And I was like, man, so that plush of him, or that like statue of him, is just his stuffed taxidermied body.
Yes.
The whole time I was like, oh, it's just like a statue.
No,
right?
that's him.
That's just him.
That's Grand Barley.
That's such a weird tradition. But yeah, he stuffs her dream body, and then they ride off into the sunset with fucking mom and dad and grandpa and dead Jade's body. But man, does he know that she's still alive?
I guess not. Or maybe, I don't know.
Maybe, I don't.
It's not like they talk.
Yeah, it's not like they talk ever, and like he's in the. I don't know. I don't know exactly.
The last thing we see is WV giving the White Queen, way in the future, the ring back, the one that John currently has right now.
Oh yeah, okay.
But we already knew that WV had it because it was already shown earlier. Mm-hmm. There you go.
But yeah. And that's Act 4.
What a fucking horrifying nightmare. This was, oh god, it was great, and it was terrifying, and I'm scared for all of my children, even though I already know what happens to them.
It was amazing in a really horrifying way.
What do you think's gonna happen next?
Oh man, I think they all die, and the next couple thousand pages are just blank. But on the real though, I think, I just don't know how they get out of it.
Here's the real thing.
I can't imagine.
Who do you think we're going to be picking up with next week?
Honestly, it'll probably be something completely unrelated from this.
Oh, I love you're really getting the hang of it. Get ready for like 600 pages of trolls.
That's what I thought. Okay.
That's what's going to happen now.
I was thinking trolls next.
Next week.
The stakes are too high here, so they're like, all right, that's cool. Anyway, let's distract you for a little bit and follow on a whole nother story.
Next week, we are reading through the beginning of Act 5, Act 1.
Beginning of Act 5, Act 1.
1988 is we're reading from pages, 1988 to 2319. Those are the pages that we're going to read through for next week. Get ready for a bunch of fucking trolls, dog. This is going to open up so much shit to not be in the spoilers channels anymore.
Nice.
Not that it matters because you never look at the Discord server anyway.
I do. I just lurk.
You just lurk? One of my fucking co-hosts is a filthy lurker, you piece of shit. There we go. That's what we're reading next week. Next week, 1988 to 2319. There we go. Hop to it.
All right.
Take better notes, you cunt. Fucking, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna go, bam.
I will next time.
I'm gonna slap you in the next week, like Cans? Is that what Cans did?
Yeah,
Cans slaps you in the next week. I'm gonna slap you into the past, actually, where you'll be on an infinite quest to get some of that Andrew Hussy's sweet Andrew Hussy.
Andrew Hussy.
That's what you're gonna do. Get fucking ready. Get ready. Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh my goodness. What type of calendar are you in now that I've smacked you in the last decade?
What type of calendar?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a sexy fireman calendar.
Oh my god. Whoa, it's one of those fireman Doc Scratch?
Actually?
Oh shit.
There's so many oily muscles here. I don't know.
Oh goodness.
I swear, if another ab starts jutting out at me.
If Doc Scratch's abs keep jutting out, being all impudent or whatever, E.T.'s gonna fly off the handle.
I'm doing acrobatic backflip off the fucking handle.
But the handle was actually at the top of a cliff. He's actually acrobatically backflipped off the side of the cliff. Will E.T. survive? I don't know. Find out next week on the GrubCast.